Yes, and I respect that. But my client has a championship to contest. So if you want our participation, I'm afraid the concessions are mandatory. Yes, that's fine. Get back to me when you can. Goodbye. No one ever just signs the contract. Anyway, thanks for coming by on such short notice. I just needed to cover a couple of quick things with you before you race. Firstly, as requested, there's a copy of your contract. It's a rolling deal. However, the team reserves right of termination if you fail to meet performance standards. You're second driver for now, but work hard, hit your targets, and I'll be able to sweeten the deal. I'm also looking to get you into some invitational events throughout the season. The experience and exposure from these will be great for your image. Plus, you'll get to drive some nice historic cars. Now then, go get ready for the next session, and good luck.
Thank you very much, love. What is good, you guys? Croeso to Ivor Reacts, and I am here with my F1 2017 career mode. I am excited for this. As you just heard from my agent there, I have been given a contract to race at Renault F1 because Jolyon Palmer, he had too many shaky performances last year, so they got him out. They've bought me in, they bought the Welsh lad in, and now the Welsh lad's gonna go and race. Now let's go ahead and jump straight into FP1 because I want to get racing, so let's do this.
Practice session here in Melbourne. It's not long until we get the session underway and we'll have some cars appearing out on the track. Now then, Anthony Davidson, we've had some really strategic races over the past couple of years, thanks to the current three-tyre compound system, and of course the groundwork for all those strategies comes from the free practice sessions like this one. So what do you think of the current tyre regulations?
Well, they've created some, I wouldn't say exciting necessarily, but certainly interesting races. There have been a lot more questions around, like how long can someone stay out on this set, or will they have the pace to catch another car if they suddenly bolted on a set of ultra softs, things like that. When everything comes together, we end up with multiple cars nose to tail on different tyres, all fighting for track position. So on the whole, it's definitely been a positive step, I feel, for the sport.
Jumping straight into FP1, we jump straight in with the track acclimatization. Second lap, but it was pretty easy because we done it in F1 2016, so we managed to get no problem green the first one, purple the second, and then we moved on to the tyre wear test. As you can see, I had to set 3 laps and had to get the purple, but you know what, like we got green in the first one, that was in the bag, red in the second, but we got purple in the third and final part of it. And now we move on to one of the new ones, the fuel saving management, and I found that lifting just before you come into the braking zone really helped you out, and it got me into the purple. This is my second attempt at this actually. I failed the entire test the first time around, but we're going to jump ahead and go see Chris in the R&D department.
You got my message. Perfect. Welcome to home away from home. We get more real-time data from the factory now than ever before, and it all comes through here. So I have to spend more time checking over the reports and less time hunting you down in the hospitality suite. To that end... Sorry, just a sec. Yeah, Chris, is this important? I'm in the middle of something. Okay. Right. Well, that makes no sense. Have Sarah reset the simulation and run it again. Okay. Sorry about that. As I was saying, we've set up a desk for you at the front here. You can get onto the network from your laptop, so make sure to check the R&D screen regularly. And let us know how you want to use the data that we've collected over the weekend and through the practice programs. Also, bear in mind that the news from the factory won't always be good. Sometimes tests fail, like you've seen just now. And when that happens, we have to divert additional resources to fix it. C'est la vie, I'm afraid.
Dim problem, Chris. Dim problem. So, yeah, we're going to have a little look at this R&D, and now we're going to check how many resource points we got first. So let's see how much we earned in FP1. We managed to get 50 for the track acclimatization, 50 for the tire management, 50 for fuel saving, and we have got 2,500 bonus of being part of the team, which is pucker. So we're going to go ahead, right? We are just ahead of Toro Rosso in the development at the moment, but this is the first look at the R&D tree. We got powertrain, durability, chassis, aerodynamics, and we got these core competency upgrades that you get and you unlock along the way. As I click on that now, we got simultaneous development. We got a little bit on that already, so we can hopefully try and unlock that so we can upgrade more parts at the same time. But as we look at the engine, we are level with Red Bull and Toro Rosso. Not surprising really, because we all got the Renault engine in the back, but we're gonna have a look at chassis, and we are behind both of them badly, as we are also behind Force India. We are level with Haas F1, which is not good. Aerodynamics, we're fine. We're fine aerodynamically. We are the 4th best when it comes to aero. But we're going to go ahead, we're going to buy the chassis development, we're going to get the first one out the way, and we're also going to buy the first of the powertrain upgrades, so we can get a boost in engine, a boost in the chassis, and hopefully that'll take us up ahead of our main competition, Toro Rosso, Force India, and just because we got enough, we're going to buy this durability for the general wear, and yeah, we're just gonna buy it. We're gonna buy it because we got the money to buy it. That's it. We got 3 upgrades, 1 coming for the next race. As you can see from the chart, we will move level pegging with Force India by the end of the Bahrain Grand Prix, where hopefully we'll have enough to buy some more. But enough said, let's get into FP2 and let's get some more resource points. Right, we're running an FP2 right now. We're doing the qualifying test, and we are smashing it. We just got the purple target, happy days, and now we are running the race right now, and it's all good. It's all good, and we got it. And now we got a new rival, so let's listen to it.
Looks like you've got a bit of rivalry going on out there. This is good. Gets people talking about you. Just make sure you outperform them, okay?
So, let's have a look at who our new rival is. And of course it is Nico Hulkenberg, our teammate. And it's appropriate. But let's see what our target is for qualifying.
Emma. Your qualifying goals came up in the board meeting this morning. Here's what to expect.
And we got to qualify in 11th place, so this is going to be interesting. So let's jump straight in to qualifying Q1. Let's do this.
Welcome to Melbourne, where qualifying for the Australian Grand Prix should be getting underway shortly. This is the kind of track that eats rear tyres for breakfast, or so I'm told by more experienced drivers than myself.
Lots of low-speed exits means the rears are in for a lot of punishment. It's all too easy to spin them up coming out of a corner too aggressively. It might look great for us as spectators, as we love to see a car driven beyond its limits, but it's not going to result in a great long-run pace.
Right, jumping straight into Q1 right now. We only needed to set 1 time. It was good enough at the end of the session to get us into P10, which was happy days. And then on the Q2 run, I was on my 3rd lap. I just crossed the line, and I was setting quicker times every time. And now on the 4th lap, I noticed I was 2 tenths up just on the first 3 corners. First 3 corners, 2 tenths up. Are you mad? So I just went around on this set of tyres to see where I could gain time. Ready to chuck on a fresh set of boots to go ahead and smash it. And as we look right now, I got those boots on. we're in P10, we're on the bubble, no chances, no second chances, right? There's not enough time for us to get around for another lap. This is do or die moment right now. Open DRS down the straight, and yeah, I fucked up, unfortunately. So we are in P10 and we're not going to stay there. People are going to go faster, and sure enough, on the depth we end up with P11. Unfortunate.
Today's race, of course, not simply the start of a new season, but the start of a new kind of Formula One. Anthony Davidson, great to have you with us once again. This is a big moment for the sport. Big changes to the technical regulations. The potential, perhaps, to give us the biggest shake-up since 2014. Very different cars visually and, fingers crossed, much faster as well.
Good thing then that combined these teams put in just a shade over 13,000 kilometres on the clock during testing. The cornering speed of these new machines is absolutely unbelievable. How many lap records are still held by Michael Schumacher from 2004? Well, on the right day, on the right tyres, we might just be threatening them this year. Wider tyres, wider cars, more downforce. I have to say they look great, and the qualifying spectacle is undebatable. Now the big question remains, can they follow? Can they race? Or have these new rules gone too far?
Well then, after an exciting qualifying session yesterday, let's take a look at how the cars line up. Lewis Hamilton lines up on pole position, with Sebastian Vettel starting alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Bottas, Raikkonen, Daniel Ricciardo, and Massa, Verstappen, Perez, Hülkenberg, and Kevin Magnussen. A Renault, Sainz, Esteban Ocon, and Grosjean, Stroll, Van Dorn, Daniel Kvyat, and Fernando Alonso. Wehrlein and Marcus Ericsson rounds off the grid. Now it's almost time to lights out, so let's go down to the track.
So yeah, we're starting in P11 on the grid, right? So we got 3 choice of tyres. It looks like the one stop is the way to go. The team have actually underfueled me quite a bit, so I just bumped that down. I don't mind saving a bit of fuel, but I don't want to be saving it for most of the race. So we are doing the formation lap right now. We're hoping we can get a jump on Kevin Magnussen and maybe even Nico Hülkenberg on the run down to turn 1. But yeah, you know, we got a different strategy to our teammate. I hope it's the right one. I hope we can actually take the fight to Nico and outperform him. So as we go to... Nope, not yet. People are waiting. Okay, we're going to go to 5 red lights. And lights out. And it's go, go, go. Like the old days. And I've bogged down something terrible. I know, my God, Carlos Sainz is out. Carlos Sainz has gone past us. Right, we've gone free ride with the Haas of Roman Grosjean and Carlos Sainz. Into turn 1. We get squeezed out. That's unfortunate. Esteban Ocon right behind us. Right, we're going to try and see what we can do by Roman Grosjean. Right, we're going to try to make a dive at the inside. Not going to work. It was kind of a half-hearted attempt. We're going to stick behind Grosjean for now. But yeah, we've lost 2 places off the start. That's not a good start. But we got a great run on Grosjean by here. And we're going to chuck it down the inside. Have we got it? Oh, side by side banging wheels. And we are going to come around. And we just narrowly pinch him out at the end. So we're going to take another look at the start by here, see what's cracking at the front. And as we look, Sebastian Vettel, he got one hell of a start. Nice run on Lewis Hamilton as they go side by side into turn 1 and turn 2. And they're going to be side by side down the straight. This is great stuff to see from the 3-time world champ and the 4-time world champ. Hamilton gets it. And now Kimi Raikkonen's having a little pop at Vettel. Go on, son. As we got Ferraris battling each other through turn 4, through turn 5. It's a lovely scrap by here, but I think Sebastian Vettel will have the inside for this corner. He's going to squeeze out Kimi Raikkonen and he's going to keep him P2. But as we move back to our POV, we're still chasing down Carlos Sainz, moving on to lap 3. DRS is enabled now. So as we got a nice little run out of that turn there, as we climb up the gears, we're gonna have a little look and I'm thinking Australia, Daniel Ricciardo kind of dive, bang, straight down the inside. How'd you like them apples? We're back up into P11, right on, well, we're not right on the back of Sergio Perez, but we're not far off. And I look and I can see there's a bit of a scrap going on at the top end, so we're going to have a look at that right now. And once again, it's Kimi Räikkönen and Sebastian Vettel. What is wrong with you two? You're going to go side by side? Oh my diddy days, what are you doing, lads? They're going side by side through the corners by here, and they're still side by side. And Bottas is weaving around in the background. He wants a slice of this action, but Räikkönen gets it around the outside. But Vettel's going to have the inside corner, and Räikkönen's got him. Oh no, Räikkönen's gone right, and now Vettel's come back through. And now they go side by side in the penultimate corner, and into the final corner. They're still side by side for an entire sector. This is incredible racing right now. And as they run down to turn 1, who's going to have the legs? I think Kimi Räikkönen's just ahead. Yep, he slots in just in front of Sebastian Vettel. He's going to have to settle for P3 right now because Kimi is on it and Hamilton has bolted away. He is gone, but we're going to jump back. Oh, hang on, the next lap. Valtteri Bottas is having a pop at Vettel. It's gone bad, the worst for Vettel. After an incredible start to get alongside Hamilton, he has been done over by the Finns. He is being finished. And no pun intended, but he is being finished. And as Bottas is going side by side, I'll tell you what, these AIs, they love a side by side scrap. But it looks like Vettel has just pinched him out on the rundown. Oh, he's locked up. And Bottas will say, I'll have some of that sunshine. Thank you very much. But we're going to cut back to my POV right now, as we are right on the back of Sergio Perez, coming on to lap number 4. And I can smell it. I can smell it. Yes. And there it is. A nice little dive down the inside. We're up into the P10. We are in the points. And that is good. That is good. My goal for this race is just to gain a couple of points. And we can see Kevin Magnussen as we are closing up to him. And what is going on by here? Why is there yellow behind us? Esteban Ocon is out of this race. He is out. But you know, we're trying to size up a move on Magnussen. Are we going to get on the inside? No, we are not. We are going to slot back in behind Magnussen. K-Mag, the dirty air is doing my head in, mate. Move over, please. And now we're going to have a look and see what happened to Esteban Ocon, because he was behind us. He was in that little train that was behind us. So let's see what happened. Well, it seems alright at the moment. DRS open, he's keeping pace, and oh no, oh, it looks like an electrical failure, because he's just pulled off to the side. No smoke, no nothing. But as we move back, lap 6 right now, as the leader of the race, Lewis Hamilton, dives into the pits, and this is an early pit stop. I hope Mercedes know what they're doing right now, because this is one hell of an undercut. As Lewis Hamilton slots on a set of the soft tyres, he's come off the ultra softs. He is looking to go long in a second stint. I don't know if he's going to be able to make it to the end on those tyres, but we're going to see. Now, where's he going to come out to? Relevant to everyone else. He's going to come out. Oh, that is not good for Hamilton. He has got a lot of traffic ahead of him. And me, I've had enough of K-Mag. I've lost a bit of temper, but I knew I couldn't just take that place like that. I had to allow him back through. But Perez is looking a little bit punchy, so I'm not having any of it. K-Mag, I'm sorry, mate, but look, right, I need that P9. I need it. And thankfully, we get it down the inside. And now we can go chasing after our teammate Nico Hulkenberg, who is the next car up the road. But we're on the soft, so we're going longer. And as we move on to lap number 9, plenty of people are coming to the pits right now. There's Vettel out in front, Ricciardo in second, and me, I am in third, defending from Kimi Räikkönen. My mirrors is full of red Ferrari. And Kimmy's gone around the outside. He has mugged me off around the outside. Kimi Räikkönen, ladies and gentlemen. Kimi Räikkönen. What a lad. What a lad. Sparking away, you know. Thank you, mate. Thank you for that. That was lovely. But we're going to check now. Sebastian Vettel is diving into the pits. Now, Kimi's on the ultra sauce, right? He's going really aggressive. But if I was Vettel, I'd want to come out ahead of Lewis Hamilton and Valtteri Bottas, right? You don't want to be stuck behind them because they got the pace today. They seriously got some pace. So we're going to see where Vettel comes out relevant to Hamilton because he's ahead of Bottas on track at the moment. So we're going to see, and that, oh my god, that's Hamilton in the background. The traffic, the strategy from Mercedes has bottled it. Oh my day, Sebastian Vettel is out ahead of Lewis Hamilton on a set of soft tyres, a fresh set. He's going to be able to pull away, and it doesn't take him long until he's catching up to me. Raikkonen's out in first at the moment on ultra sauce. Sebastian Vettel is right behind me. I've had enough of these Ferraris, and you know, it's just not a good mix. I don't like seeing red. I don't like seeing red, but Vettel sent it down the inside, and he's locked up and pushed me off. But Daniel Ricciardo is out of the race. But Vettel, you've pushed me off the track. You evil, evil sod. How could you? Right, let's see what happened to Daniel Ricciardo, and oh my god, Verstappen getting a face full of fumes right there as Ricciardo's engine has let go. I hope that doesn't happen to me because we both got Renault engines. But we're going to cut back to my POV right now, and yeah, unfortunately Vettel got past us. He is getting away from us, and now we got one Lewis Hamilton right behind us. Now I got a little bit propped because it was yellows there first of all, and then it went green. But now we got Lewis Hamilton mugging us off around the outside in a Mercedes car. I haven't got the pace to keep up with him in a straight line, especially if he's got DRS, and he has. And now we're out in the podium positions, but it's okay. My fight is not with Hamilton. Me and Hamilton, we're good. We're cool, right? There's no problems between me and Hamilton. In fact, I'm good with Hamilton, right? We're good. We're good. You didn't chuck me off the track. You're not Sebastian Vettel. Go get him. But a couple of laps later, we got Hamilton's teammate Valtteri Bottas right behind us, as Kimi Räikkönen has just made his second pit stop. He's just come out ahead of us on a set of super soft tyres, and he could go to the end. He could go to the end, but Bottas has just sent it down my inside. To be honest, I'm not going to put up much of a fight. I'm not in a race against these guys. These guys have got way too much pace for me to be trying anything with them. I mean, you know, it's foolish for me to try and outpace them. It's just not going to happen. But we're going to move on now as we're coming on to lap 19, and I am on the radio to my engineer. I'm saying I want to come in this lap. I want to get these softs off. I want to chuck on a set of super softs. So let's do it. Into the pits, lap 19. We got 10 laps to go on super softs. Simple, easy peasy. I decided to go with the super softs instead of the ultra softs because, well, I haven't got to worry about tyre wear. And it looks like that is Valtteri Bottas ahead of us, and Hamilton's already come in for his second pit stop. So Hamilton and Bottas now are legitimately on track ahead of me, and Hulkenberg's gone past us, Perez has gone past us, Magnussen's gone past us. It's gone a nightmare. We've lost oh my, and Grosjean too. We have lost a heap of time to these guys. Oh my god. But we're on fresh rubber right now. So let's go ahead, let's catch up, and we are right on the back of Roman Grosjean right now. And I gotta look ahead, but I've also gotta be wary from behind, because one Max Verstappen is closing up on me. But me and Grosjean, we're both closing up on Sergio Perez, who is in 5th place. This could get quite tasty towards the end. 5 laps to go, not including this one. 6 laps including this one. But this is going to get tasty because Perez is being caught by me and Grosjean. We're getting caught by Verstappen. it's all going to kick off. But unfortunately, I have a 3-second penalty for extending track limits, so I kind of need to get past these guys ASAP. I need to go. I need to get up the road. I need to be gone. So lap 25, I am trying my best by here to try and close up the Grosjean. So we're going to try and have a little pop into turn 3. Can we do it? No, we thought about it, but we cocked up the exit, and now Max Verstappen has gone around our outside and he's on the inside of that corner. Can we get him into turn 6? No, we cannot. But you are my thinking now is let Max go, hunt down Grosjean, because if he can slow down Grosjean, I can try and follow him through, because Verstappen is looking punchy at the moment. So that's the plan. But as we come on to the last lap, nothing's happened and I am losing time head over heels against Verstappen and those guys up ahead, and I'm just hoping right now to stay ahead of Massa, but we are trying to maintain this P8 right now, so we just need to keep our heads down and keep going. But last couple of corners for the race leader Sebastian Vettel, he is going to come around the final corner to win the first race of the 2017 season. It's a win for Vettel, it's a win for Ferrari, and they are loving it right now. And if we cut back to our POV right here, and we are closing up once again to Verstappen and that little pack, but it's too late to do anything. I've got 3 seconds penalty, there's no point. I'm just going to stick behind them and we're going to come home ahead of Massa by over 3 seconds. So we are going to come home and we are going to get P8. What a result in our first race for Renault. Points on the board, we are loving it.
That's a fantastic performance from Ferrari. It hardly looked in doubt. So, Ant, how exactly did they set themselves apart from the pack today?
Well, the safety car completely changed the race, didn't it? It's hard to say exactly what would have happened without it, but there's no question that they came out of that situation in a good position.
So, here they come now, out onto the podium. Wherever you go, anywhere in the world, the prancing horse flags are dominant in the grandstands, and they're out in force again today. It's Ferrari on the top step once more.
I have absolutely no idea what Anthony Davidson is on about. There was not even a virtual safety car, never mind a proper safety car. Are you mad? Are you seeing things, mate? Anyway, there we go. There's your podium. Hamilton, Raikkonen, Vettel, 1-2 for Ferrari. The Scuderias are loving it. The folks back in Maranello, they are loving it. We come home in an impressive P8 in our opening race right now. So, chuck a like down for us getting P8, even with a 3 second penalty. That's impressive. That's impressive. No, it's not. No, it's not. Remember, if you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And if you enjoyed this, chuck a like on it. We'll be back for race 2 in China. Until then, Lego.